Hey everybody, and welcome to another Think About It Thursday. I don't know if you can hear the rumbles of this storm that's going through right now, but I decided to bring this one outside for today's topic because it kind of relates to exactly what's going on, this storm. So my name is Kanya Ford, but you can call me Coach K. I am your certified clinical sexologist and master sexologist with Love and Intimacy 101. And every single Thursday, I am bringing you a topic that makes you think. So if you didn't catch last week's topic, make sure you go back and catch the replay. And while you're here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn those notifications on so you don't miss a single Think About It Thursday. Today, I want to talk about what do you do after the storm? So what is the storm? It could be the storm of life, the storm of losing your job, the storm of losing a loved one. There are so many storms that we go through, and it seems like when the storm is gone, what do you do? So I'm thinking about it just now. We just had a nice rumble of storm come through. It does everything that it's going to do, and then it just goes on about its business. So let's apply this to a relationship, because let's be honest, most times we're going through a storm when it comes to relationships. That storm of a person comes into your life, they shake things up, and then they go away and you're left putting together the pieces. Well, what do? You do what you can do. There's no right or wrong way to weather the storm. There's no right or wrong way to get past the storm. There's no right or wrong way to clean up from a storm. If you think about natural disasters, tornado comes through, tears a whole neighborhood up. People are just looking like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. So they call the insurance company, and sometimes they get paid for it to clean up, sometimes they don't. Sometimes the neighbors come together and they help rebuild things. You kind of rummage through the wreckage and you see what you can salvage. But at the end of it all, you still move forward. Because something has come into your life and what seems like completely shatter it and shut it down does not mean that you have to stop. That doesn't mean that every time you seek to move forward, you get tense and scared and you don't move forward. You have to allow yourself to embrace the storm. You have to allow yourself to use the storm for whatever it is that you need to use it for into things forthcoming. So what does that mean? If you were in this storm and you got caught without an umbrella, well, guess what? Next time, we're going to have an umbrella. If you were out and about and you got struck by lightning because you were by a tree, well, you know what? Next storm, I'm not going to be by a tree. Same thing applies to life. If you could just think back on some of the red flags or some of the things that happened in a relationship that came right before that big storm hit, well, maybe those are some of the things that you want to look forward to not bring into your next relationship. And that's not just a relationship with a life partner, but work relationships, relationships with your family. It's all kinds of relationships that we have to work through storms with. Now, I promise you, that storm that just came through here, it had the children screaming, had the dogs barking, all kinds of things was going on. And now you don't hear anything but birds chirping, a little bit of water dripping down. We're all going on with life. It's the same thing. Now, what I can offer you is help and guidance to get you through the wreckage of that storm so that you can come out on the other side. I can offer that by way of individual coaching. I can offer that by way of mini courses. If you're interested, there's going to be a 5 to 6 week course on subjects surrounding things just like this. How do we make it through? How do we get through those tough times? And even when we're living in it, how do we live in those tough times? During our storm just now, the power went out. But guess what? We were charged up enough on our electronics that we were okay. Wasn't a big deal. So think about this. Are you going into your relationships with enough charge in yourself that if a storm comes through, that you're okay? That you can make it through. And I'm not just talking about going through the motions. I'm talking about truly power through. Are you able to get up every day, put one foot in front of the other, and live life to its fullest? That's what you need to think about. So through every storm that you've been through, you need to really reevaluate the entire premise of what was going on and see, is there anything that needs to be done differently moving forward? Are there any lessons that you learned that you can utilize moving forward? Because I don't believe in failures. I only truly believe there are lessons. It is only a true and utter failure, and I don't like that word, but it's only a true and utter failure if you don't learn. Let's try not to repeat some of those same patterns. Let's try not to get into this same track of the storm. You know, some people don't move into those storm areas of the world because they know, hey, that's a place that's hardest hit. Same with yourself. Don't move into those hardest hit areas. Don't get into those relationships where you know that they're just no good for you. Make sure that you're charged up internally enough to go through whatever it is that life may bring you. We don't always foresee them, but when we can help ourselves through them, we want to do it. You can learn more about this specific subject and a whole heck of a lot more by just staying tuned with me, Coach K. Now again, if there's a topic that you want to talk about, or if you have any comments about today's topic, drop them down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I want to talk about the things that you're most interested in, and I want to help you get through those things. Be on the lookout for those mini courses. That 5-week program is coming. But before that, I have a challenge. Are you up for the challenge? You stay in touch with me. You can always call me or text me at 804-967-4551. You can email me at info@loveandintimacy101.com, or you can message me right here. I'll see you guys next week for another Think About It Thursday. What will we talk about next? You all enjoy the day and this rainbow that's coming right after this storm. Bye, everybody.